Good afternoon. So we're about to go twig kindling foraging. I run out of coal and I haven't seen a fuel boat go past since I run out. Essentially the reason for the live stream is that I'm yet again trying to get my life on some sort of track. So I'm able to do anything in a day. And this is it's been the longest time where I've not been able. I've been I have been becoming more and more disabled, more and more of an invalid with each passing day. But I was able to have a little bit of space to think yesterday, put things in place, assess things, and that was all that was needed to assert my life to a position that I'm possibly able to function again. I don't know. I've got to put in the effort on the work. I need to be exercising, I know that much, because, well, even if I was to get help from the NHS, the type of help I'd get, I know the help, and a lot of it I'd poo-poo, and the NHS really don't like it when you say, oh, I'm not fond of painkillers, and I'm not fond of this, and I've got an opinion about that. So dealing with the situation for myself is fundamental and key. And I've just been living life, really. That's what I've been trying to do, and I've been wanting to exercise for the longest time. And other than a few shoulder rolls here and there, I've not been able to have any space. As I said, I've been in shock since December, and the ability to think has been reduced more and more, to the extent where I've not had the space in my life over the past 2 weeks or so, 3 weeks, I don't know how long it's been, to think, to sort my life out, to find the direction. But yesterday I managed to, and really the only shot I have at existence again is today. In other words, I have to get up, I have to be real with all the pains which are truly unimaginable. And that it's not me on a personal level, but what we're talking about is us as a collective, what just being alive in the first place on planet Earth means for us, each and every one of us, given the dynamics of the shared culture we have here on planet Earth, and where I find myself within that aspect of that culture. I'm just going to stand outside for a minute, let the sun warm my bones just that little bit. Another couple of months, June, I don't know, it'd be due next month now, so we should we should really get the therapeutic benefits of the sun pretty much most days. Yeah, I've got my twigs, I don't know if you can see them. Oh yeah, and I've got some solar panels on the boat. So in this time, essentially what's happened is my sister, from the perspective of how I'm treated from the collective psychosis, and the message is your actions towards me have upon me. So in other words, the collective psychosis is a secret collective spiritual consciousness awakening, and it's secret. So when you communicate to people, I don't imagine you want people to be able to come out and categorically state yes, yes, yes. This person said this, that and the other, and there's a secret awakening going on. You need to apply more tact. And well, it's been a hard relationship, trying to rebuild a relationship with my sister on any level. I'm going to put the gas bottle in its place at least while I'm here. It was difficult, and it was nice to start rebuilding the relationship with my sister, a couple of years ago now. But then all of a sudden, like I get from the collective psychosis, she went off on another tangent. She started behaving differently. Maybe the mental health disorder runs in the family, and she's just not aware of it at present. I think that's what it is. So I might have to be patient for a few years for the acceptance of a mental health disorder to ring true for her before there's any chance of a relationship again between us. But what's taken place in the past few weeks is essentially during that time of trying to rebuild that relationship, I was at my limits, what I could handle from the collective psychosis, from this world and from life. And well, my sister made it clear she was going to tread those lines of what I could handle, seemingly without much care. And well, from my perspective, I've just got to be doing my best each time, and I've got this person there saying, I'm going to challenge you, and I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to confirm that, I'm going to challenge it. Well, I can only do my best. I can only do what I'm capable of doing from my understanding to life. Unfortunately, that was to say, right, I have to distance myself from you at this point. So in other words, I had to end the relationship with my sister and keep it to the bare minimum to resolve my dad's passing and all the legalities and financial elements of that. So that was the relationship up until now, and then over the past few weeks, in that regard. So in other words, what was keeping us having any relationship was me essentially just waiting to finalise the property, finalise the splitting of the property, and my sister was given control there by my dad. I have a mental health disorder. I can barely wipe my ass in a day, so that wasn't the worst idea. But unfortunately my sister is taking liberties there, and I just don't have the means to start sorting that out when I can't wipe my ass in a day. So in other words, over the past few weeks I've also had to stomach the realisation to my own life that, given the nature of a serious mental health and physical health disorder, I can't deal with world problems. And world problems are being able to amicably, and I tried my best. I didn't actually. I wouldn't say I slipped out of not being. I was on the side of my sister, but unfortunately, I have a choice. I can either continue with life and try and progress in a day, or I can kill myself on every level, try property. So what? A great sum of money. In other words, the only way I can get on and function in life, when my sister's playing mind games with the sale of that property, my share of that property, is to say I don't have the means to look after myself and do the sensible thing. Say goodbye to 50% of and get on with my life. So that's a bit of a killer, especially when levels for financial aid, financial support, financial means to support myself. But it is what it is. And if anybody who truly knows me, which only my family I would say really do on that level, money focused in terms of functioning in the world, being able to function, anything else, any aspirations for life beyond that. And the meeting point between the two is health. If one questions